I'm gonna have to. I should have saved
Because
it.
I think the one in Zechariah say it was like a mountain of brass came out the sky, and then Ezekiel 1 is talking about how the angels actually look. It's crazy.
He gives it both. He even talks about how they, how when these moves, those move. You know, when these go up, those went up. How they're actually, you know, spiritually, you know, connected to, you know, to those angels, those other brothers, man, those warriors. They, you know, that host. I don't know if that was the 144 right there or just more of the host. Either way.
Yeah, I think right there
connected.
he was just seeing I think he was just being revealed what an angel looked like. I don't think it was like prophecy, but that's what they own.
Yeah.
Literally like crazy, and he was afraid when he saw that, man. Like there's no coincidence why the angels always say do not fear, like, you know, always try to comfort the prophets when they see them, because the angels are very scary ass creatures, man. They not damn white babies flying in the sky with arrows and naked, man. No, you'd probably be scared of that too, but we're talking about literal beings that look fearful and scary, man. That look fearful and dreadful. I mean, the Most High is fearful and dreadful, man.
You see, I'm about to just bring up that video, man. You know, I wish that some of these things, man, I don't really have like because of the age we living in right now, the way they got it set up with these AI and all that, man, it's hard to tell like what you actually looking at, you know?
Right.
Is it actually legit?
Like Operation Blue Beam or whatever.
Yeah, because it could be like all just some trick, with they blue books and whatnot, man.
Right.
So
how they holographed Tupac, man, to do that whole concert. People paid like $500 per ticket to watch the damn hologram Tupac, man.
Still want to let a man rest, man.
Right. Wicked, man. So you know Esau is wicked as hell. White woman, man, and child.
Because I really don't know how to use this thing just yet. It's a lot. Yeah.
What, it's a YouTube video?
No, it was on X, and I put the little mark like that to save it.
Oh yeah, I don't be. What is that? Twitter or whatever?
Yeah, Twitter. Dang. Yeah, so I don't really mess with it enough to know how to get into that. But yeah, man, they had one of them looked like a wheel within the wheel, man. It was rotating and everything on the inside. Yeah, I done seen a lot of things come up, man.
Right.
I seen it. They had one chariot rise up, and there was another one above that, and it got brighter, and then the lights changed a little bit, and it just it's like it morphed into a plane, man.
Right.
To one of the heathens, man. Like it was
And then how they be
like they were just cloaking itself, let you think you're looking at a plane, but it wasn't no plane.
literally confounded the nations.
Yeah.
And that's why I say like all them big hearings that's going on with like the government and stuff like that. Until we actually see one of the vessels, that's when I'll believe it. But there ain't no nigga finna tell me that the damn angels of God crashed the whip and got out and ran away. Come on, man.
No.
You're not finna say that to me, man. Hello.
Shalom.
Hey, man, you want to defend Gentiles again, man? Hi. You want to defend the Gentiles?
I love them. Hey, I love the Gentiles.
I love the Gentiles, too. What they be saying, it won't be the kingdom of heaven without Gentiles. I'll tell you that right now.
So, yeah, man. That's another thing right now. See, so that could be a double op kind of going on. You can have one thing going on that the brothers is really out here kind of showing themselves a little bit, but then you got Esau. He a damn devil. So he gonna maybe throw up a couple, drones.
Yeah.
Kind of fake it failed. Hey, see, this is what we got, man. It fell out the sky.
Right.
Right. And try to explain it away with, with whatever fallacy he can make up, man. Cause he pretty good at making up stories.
Right. And it's just funny because it's just like, bro, they basically saying the damn angel crashed the whip. Damn pieces was flying. Come on.
You talking about Roswell? Or you talking about something new?
I'm talking about the one when they the first convention. They was like, we found one that basically because it was in the middle of going out of the ocean into another space of water, and it crashed the whip.
Nah. Can't believe that.
Nations are confounded.
Look at man, thou shalt surely die, man. You shopping right there?
Nah, I ain't shopping, my boy.
Hey man, separate from your oppressor, man. You see, he about to lead you to the ways of death, man.
thing with Jake, man. They made a covenant with death, man. Get bring that out as well.
Oh yeah.
Jake made a lot of Jake made a covenant with death, man. A lot of niggas just go off of that because it makes me feel. How is it wrong if it makes me feel good? Philosophy, and that's just dumbass philosophy to have. It's just dumb, bro. 'Cause that's the ultimate thing what these niggas say, bro. It don't harm me, so how is it bad for me? Like that doesn't. It's not always expedient to do wicked ass shit, bro.
Yeah, right.
Or it's never. It's not right for you to do wicked ass shit as a whole. But like there are different ways that you can take in the medicinal benefits of THC without smoking the shit. Man. These niggas weak as hell.
Man, they just really want it, man. It ain't like we talked about, the other week, man. It ain't about municipal properties. These brothers, they just want to get
flesh.
high, man.
Yeah, it's about flesh.
Yep, it was sowing to their flesh, man. Sowing to the flesh. Was it 28:8? 28 something. Yep. Book of Isaiah, chapter 28, and verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves, man.
And one of the lies and refuge that Jake hides themselves in is well, America makes it legal, or we're able to buy it off the corner now. You're making that your refuge, man.
It ain't never killed nobody.
Right, it ain't never killed nobody, or it's not a gateway drug.
It ain't tobacco.
Right, and saying it's not a gateway drug, or, some goofy shit like that.
Yeah,
but what does it say in Sirach 5? When you add sin on
really
sin, in your
political.
security will the Lord come and judge you, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says in Sirach 5
Yeah,
and 5.
you
In your security of them lives that you find refuge in, you're gonna be dealt with, man.
There was a brother that he might not have been directly killed from that, but somebody kicked his door in and kind of came and got him, man. Him and his bag.
What, selling it?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Low. Many should.
Popped his old lady, everything, man.
Crazy. All for some weed, man.
Yeah. At the end of the day, man, it's just lucre, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, filthy lucre.
People still getting killed over it, man. Still want to harken back.
It's all about following them too. That'd be the thing too, like following a multitude to just do wicked ass acts.
That's in the books of law. Ain't it? This is books of law, right? Thou shalt not follow multitudes to do evil. That's exactly what that is. That's all right in
It was so strange. Like,
there. You know what? And it's no big surprise, man. When you look at it, man. Look at you see the book of Jeremiah, the book of Isaiah. All these times, man, when they fall into their spiritual adultery, or just going into idols and things like that against the Lord, and putting another guy before Him, that's following the multitude to do evil, man.
Oh yeah, con.
That's exactly what that is. Everybody's into it, so you down with it? Nah, man, forget that. Or I don't know if it was Solomon. Somebody was building those gardens on the rooftops and whatnot. They was building, just building things on the idols,
Solomon
man, throughout
did.
the city.
Well, yeah, Solomon. He built places of idolatry for his wives, but I think I know what you're talking about too. When they built the groves.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That's going off, man.
That's in groves. Yeah, that's where places of work, idolatry was really pushed at, was on the mountains, man. Because in the caves, I mean, nobody wanted to be in a cave, but
Some
the way
people
you,
might.
yeah, some people. That's how they tried to hide themselves.
What are they doing?
they're with Rhea on
Oh, it's
Sunday.
a First Kings. Yeah, it's a First Kings 14, verse 15. Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, it's when Jeroboam that was wicked as hell, man.
1 Kings 13:14.
1 Kings 14. And you can start at 13 and read down to 15. 1 Kings 14, chapter 14, verse 13.
Yep. And it reads thus: "And all Israel shall mourn for him and bury him, for he only of Jeroboam shall come to the grave, because in him there is found some good thing toward the Most High Yahweh of Israel and the house of Jeroboam. Moreover, the Lord shall raise him up a king over Israel, who shall cut off the house of Jeroboam that day. But what, even now? For the Lord shall smite Israel as a reed is shaken in the water, and he shall root up Israel out of this good land which he gave to their fathers, and shall scatter them beyond the river, because they have made their groves, provoking the Lord to anger."
That's right, man. And that's one thing we like, 'cause we ultimately came to split ultimately because of our fighting against each other, but also because of the idolatrous practices that, namely, the Northern Kingdom, man, was into some heavy ass idolatry, man, that the brothers was doing.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Dan got cut off from not necessarily having. We know Dan gonna be saved, but
Yeah.
this is why Dan got reduced to so little, because man, the brothers was going off, man. Brothers and sisters going straight off, and namely the Northern Kingdom, man, acting wicked as hell, man.
No, I was about to go look for something on Dan, but because yeah, you look in Ezekiel, Dan still caught his little blessing though at the end.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He still got. They were just reduced a little. It's crazy, man. He gave that mercy onto Benjamin, man, because Benjamin was tweaking out too, man. All of Benjamin. They made about the skin of their teeth that the Lord didn't utterly just waste them, man, or reduce them down to the point where, you know, at least they're not going to be 12,000, you know, but they're, you know, they still exist.
Mm-hmm.
But you give all praise to the Most High Yahweh that they weren't reduced. Still being on that elect. You had someone. What you about to bring out? Something.
Yeah, I was just looking
Old
forward
Dan.
to seeing.
I forgot it was in there. It was like Old Dan or something like that. It was like Old Dan.
Oh, I think it's on.
All right.
For, but it ain't really that much. That's not ever fine to what we're talking about. So it's
Right.
like,
Yeah, it's
Tuesday.
yeah.
Wednesday.
But yeah, he got the.
Or
Yeah,
even
there's
Monday,
one gate of
Tuesday.
Dan, so it is what it is.
Right. Wicked ass Eve, man. Wicked as hell, man.
Yeah, King of Pop.
Just like, you know, and just like with what's going on with, like, then like with the Remy Ma and Papoose situation, right? Totally, like, woman, you're bro, he held you down while you were in jail. Held you down while you were in jail. You came out of jail. He still looked after you and took after you, kept your money, but you went off and married, or went off and did some adultery with one of the artists he signed, man. That's going off, man. Eve is definitely going off in all facets, but that situation with Remy Ma and Papoose just really proved those things, man. Like, really showed that to the world, that a man can hold you down when you're in your worst, when the script is flipped, where the man is not going to jail, but you went to jail, and he held you down, and you went off and cheated on him when you got out with a nigga that he hired, that's underneath him. Eve, man.
That's for real.
Eve,
It's
man.
definitely going on.
That's Eve for you, though, man. Going where the bag is, living in pleasure, literal mirth.
was about to get into some more cuts on basically Hellenizing us and whatnot.
Oh yeah, bring it up. Yes.
Yeah, but it was something in here, but I kind of lost the place of where I wanted it.
Yeah, because and this is how we also validate one of the ways we validate the Apocrypha, because we can validate the Apocrypha in a copious amount of ways, but one of the clean cuts of how the Apocrypha is validated or validated, or however you want to say it, you can enunciate it either way, is by the Greek captivity not being found nowhere in the biblical text, or in the Presbyterian and Protestant version of the canon. Right? You won't find the Apocrypha in it. But the Greekish captivity is found in the Apocrypha, thus instantiating it with the historicity concerning the Jew people, man. So you're really cut clear on that, and you really can't go against Roman Orthodoxy when they say that they have all parts of the Bible remaining in the Bible, man. At least they hold to that on some sort of authenticity when it comes to the scriptures, man. Instead of the Protestant church, who basically don't adhere to the Apocrypha at all. But the Apocrypha literally confounds all of Christendom, and it confounds Catholicism as well. But you got some?
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into this. This is on Alexander, under the section of Alexander the Great within the book Atlas of the Bible. I'm gonna read from on page 152. It reads thus: Okay. Alexander proclaimed himself pharaoh. By divine right, he had already personally laid out the site of Alexandria, destined to become one of the great centers of Greek or Hellenistic culture, and indeed one of the great cities of the ancient world. He would eventually found a dozen or more cities bearing that name as he pursued his goal of putting the stamp of Greek culture on the diverse people he was conquering. So just like that, man, it was described as centers of Greek or Hellenistic culture.
Right.
And that's why you see the people Israelites call each other the Greeks.
Right.
When I say there's no difference between Greeks or Jew, that's what